This is really good fun.
Should we just shut up and play music all day?
Yeah. Well, if a ghost comes in and hugs you, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a nice presence to have.
I'm not sure.
Well, no, it'll freak you out, wouldn't it? Bang! Still didn't jump.
Didn't even jump.
I didn't jump. What's happened to you and who are you?
I know.
Where's Holly Willoughby?
Listen, I'm very on a level nowadays.
Best bit for a Monday, the 1st of February, and I'm actually quite disappointed.
Why?
I don't know what's happened to you.
Oh, I know.
You're such a scaredy cat. You're scared of everything.
No, I'm still scared of everything.
I didn't realise. Oh, what's that? In the early days of when you first started in this show, where you could not have done a paranormal item, because I can remember you saying, I don't want to be in them.
I remember thinking I'd catch it.
Catch what?
I thought if I... Am I sharing this? I used to think that if I met the person who'd been haunted, they might pass it on to me and then I'd take the ghost home and it would haunt me.
Well, you've never, ever told me that before.
Well,
You never told me you were worried you were going to catch a ghost. Oh, I'm so glad we picked this as our best bit.
Anyway, I don't know. You're
we
right.
nearly did miso cod.
Which was also lovely. But no, I don't know. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. I feel okay about it. And I might go as far to say as I enjoyed it today very much. I loved Evelyn Hollow, our expert. I was quite fascinated by the stories.
I think she's one of the best experts we've ever had.
I wouldn't know. I've never met one. She's the only one I've ever had. Anyway, but I'll see how I feel. I might go home tonight and think about it.
Yeah?
But I'll see. But I'm just like trying to be like, you know.
So you're not worried about catching Henry VIII?
I'm not worried about catching Henry VIII.
Who was in the window. Henry
I
VIII
liked that.
It's either Henry VIII or Jon Snow from Game of Thrones was in the window, but that was a hell of a picture.
Yeah, it was. Good stories.
Very good story.
So in this particular case, I mean, this picture is really, really interesting, especially because there's, like she said, there's no balcony. The background is very white. It's quite an old picture as well, so it's not, you know, nothing sort of being played about with. It looks fairly genuine to me. However, I mean, the options are that it is potentially you've captured an image of a spirit.
Best bit for a Tuesday. The great thing about this show is that we can throw to all corners of the world.
That is right.
Something's happening somewhere, we can go live. Today, we were live to Gobbler's Knob.
Yes, we were live to Gobbler's Knob. We were waiting for the groundhog to peep out and tell us whether it was going to be a long spring or whatever his job was. I just remember he was called Phil.
Whether winter finishes earlier and you get a...
That's what I still didn't quite get it.
The thing is
to
also...
do with the shadow, and I was like, what's the shadow got to do with predicting the weather?
I get it.
Didn't
the thing
quite
is
understand.
also...
He was really old, and yeah, he was a groundhog. I didn't understand.
Groundhog, well, I looked it up
groundhogese.
on Google, and groundhogs live between 4 and 6 years, 14 maximum. This thing is 135 years old, so which is amazing in itself. And also, it's making that prediction, not for here.
No. So it doesn't really matter what the result is, which is lucky. Because do you want to see the result?
It wasn't a happy ending.
There's a perfect shadow cast of me. 6 more weeks of winter there will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Punxsutawney Phil has made his prediction. It's 6 more weeks of winter. But I want to tell you, he also told us after winter, you're looking forward to one of the most beautiful and brightest springs you've ever seen.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, yeah, basically you all went through that and you're just getting an even longer winter.
I know, no one else speaks groundhogese. So he could have just made it up this year, just for this year, when everybody's had a really tough time. Just say spring's coming and it's going to be great.
Yeah. Best bit for a Wednesday. We had one of the best phone-ins that we've had in ages.
Really did, yeah.
Gemma, she met a partner on a dating website during lockdown, and now they're having a baby.
I know, whirlwind.
You've got Charlotte, met a boyfriend through the NHS Clap for Carers, fell in love with a neighbour across the street.
I know, so
And then we had 72-year-old Jenny.
Well, I think, actually, we should let her tell her own story because she said it so beautifully, and this is what she had to say.
Hi.
Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
Good
Hello.
morning.
So what's your story?
Well, I've moved recently. I've been on my own for many, many years. So I sold up the family home and moved to a village that I didn't really know anybody, but I'd been through and I thought it looked nice. Went for a walk and thought I'd treat myself to a nice cup of coffee. Sat there, and then this very nice-looking man came and sort of said good morning, sat opposite me. I'm 72 years old. And then he said, I met him again the following week. And then after that, we've been together every day. And after our third sort of lunch together, he looked at me and he said, do you know something? I think I love you.
Oh,
and I looked at him. I looked at him and I thought, I'm 72, but I didn't tell him that at first, of course, because I look much younger. And he's my toy boy. And his birthday is on Friday. He's 69. And my surprise to him on Friday is I'm going to ask him to marry me.
That is a squeal.
I never ever thought I'd find love again.
Oh my God, this is the best story.
And I'm happy, I'm contented. And this morning we looked at each other and I said, do you know, if I ever lost you, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't. And he said, please don't talk like that. We'll always be together. And I've had my vaccine. I've had my vaccine. And
Excellent.
I'm gonna live my life now. And I'm going to look forward to happy and many happy years together.
Absolutely.
I swear this is the best story we've had in such a long time.
I know.
That's such a lovely, positive, wonderful, romantic, gorgeous story.
Thank you. Yes, I feel different. I feel a different woman.
Wow.
Yes.
I just think it's. Will you keep in touch with us and let us know how it goes?
Yeah.
If you
Perhaps you come to my wedding.
Yes. Absolutely.
We can have a Zoom.
Best bit for a Thursday. Well, I think today perhaps, and we've watched Britain's Got Talent for ages, that we have found the most talented dog in Britain.
I think we actually
Ever.
have.
Possibly the world.
So this new research came out that said that actually some dogs can learn skills. They can learn to read. They could be shown something 4 times and it's gone in a memory bank in the doggy's brain. I'm no scientist, don't quote me. However, some of them are geniuses, and we did meet one today, little Willow.
Willow the cockapoo, who can read.
Willow knows how to pose. Look, one arm out.
Yeah.
Like
Willow,
even
Willow
that.
can write. Willow can
Willow
recognise.
can't write. Willow can't write.
Willow can answer the phone. She can load the dishwasher.
It's only a matter of time.
She can
to be honest.
drive. She's got a pilot's licence.
But Willow
Well,
can
maybe not.
definitely read, and Willow can count, and Willow knows that we're this morning and not this evening.
And she could recognise our pictures.
Should we watch it?
Yeah.
Very good.
So, the test, Willow. Find me Phil. Which one is Phil?
Oh my God.
Phil. Willow, good girl. Can you find, have a look, Holly? Yes, you can find Holly.
You know,
And
you've
let's switch-
basically just won Britain's Got Talent. I'm just telling you that right now. You've basically won it. Just go
Same, it's
fill out the
cancelled.
paperwork and it's yours.
Willow, Phil. Find me Phil. Yes. And can you find me Holly? Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. It's one of my favourite things we've ever done. Hold on a second. Haven't we already done this bit?
Huh? It's Groundhog Day today.
Of course it is.
Hold on.
That's the sunshine.
Yeah.
It's an early spring!
We're off to Gobbler's Knob now, Lorraine. See you in a
Absolutely.
bit.
Siri, Gobbler's Knob. Tell me all about it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to say Gobbler's Knob.
No butt cheeks, I promise.
Yeah.
All right then. Jagged potato.
That's what it
Have
looks
you
like.
never seen it
Do you
before?
know?
That's a beauty. I've eaten it all, Dad.
Now, one thing I've been doing today, which I've never done before, is actually decorated my own donut. This is from the Krispy Kreme's Creations set. I've got a box here so you can see actually what it looks like. And you get 4 donuts with, I don't know what you're giggling at, are you being naughty? With lots of little toppings.
He is my new role model. I've had such fun with this duck this morning, doing my own surfing in my own bath, and I can tell you that not all ducks do. Look, this one's still dripping water.